Hey, good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube Daily Double. We just started Masechus Challah yesterday, Parak Aleph. Today we're doing Mishnayos Beis and Gimel. Mishnah Beis says, "Ochel mehem kizayas matzah pesach." We're talking about the five grains that are unique, right? There's a lot of grains, cereal grains out there. Only five grains, right? Wheat, barley, rye, spelt, and oats. Only those five things are considered to be bali de chimutz, considered lechem in terms of that it'll come de chimutz, and therefore the halachas of challah only apply to loaves made out of those five species. Right now, there's other halachas that apply to only these five species. There's a mitzvah on the first night of Pesach. Kazayas of matzah, it has to come from something which is bali dechimus, which is only these five minim. Kazayas chametz chayiv bikaris. If he eats chametz only out of these five grains, then he's chayiv karis. It's hard of echam mechol minim areza over bepesach. If a little bit got mixed in with, let's say, a dip or something like that, only for these five minim, you're over on bal yira and bal yimatze. Whether it's meaning presumably it has to be a kazayas in there, or you're not over on bal yira or bal yimatze. The question is in Beitza. I know there have been a pastum and a tvua. If he takes a neder that he's not going to benefit from bread and tvua and grain, usher bahem, he's usher in them, as opposed to if he says dagon, which is another word for grains, then he would be usher in things which are not just these things. Chum say included, even if you say dagon, again it only means these five species of grain. These five grains are chayiv and challah, as we said before, and maestros, and in shumas and maestros. The reason that the Mishnah ends off like this is because there are going to be certain times when you're chayiv and challah, not in maestros, sometimes chayiv and maestros, not in challah. Let's see, Mishnah Gimel. Certain times, right, when you make a loaf of bread out of grains, right, it's chayiv to take off hafrashas challah and give it to the kohen, or nowadays to burn it, because you can't give it to a kohen, he has to eat a patara, kohanim are tmeim nowadays. So p'turim in ha-maisos, it's p'turim in ha-maisos. Haleket, v'shicha, v'peya, these are matnos haniyim. If it falls, grains fall, or shit, you forget about them, or corner of your field, the hefker, things which are ownerless. Right, in these cases, right, it says right, Trumas Maestros are chayav, right, things that belong to you, you have sole possession of them that a poor person or a Levium can't get to, so then you have to take a Trumas Maestros, hefker, and these things, manos haniyim, are potter in Trumas Maestros. Ma'aser Rishon shenidla Trumas, Ma'aser Rishon, right, which is taking off the truma. Truma's meister is no longer in there, and truma gedola also presumably was taken off, right? Because in that case, you're potter ben amaishos, because if it's truma, if the truma gedola is still there, truma gedola will see, or truma's meister, which belongs to the kohanim, is not chayiv and challah. Kohen is going to take off challah from his own isa. We'll talk maybe there's at least truma gedola you don't have to take off challah from. Well, Ma'aser Sheni v'hekdesh sheniftu. Ma'aser Sheni hekdesh that you redeemed, you put it onto money. They're chayiv in challah, but not true. If it was still Ma'aser Sheni, that's mamon gavo, and there's no chayiv in challah either. Once it's redeemed, though, and hekdesh belongs to the base hamish. Once it's redeemed, you're chayiv in challah, but not true as a maestros. Mosar omer, what's left over from the ksiras omer, you're supposed to harvest some barley grain and bring a korban, and it was sifted, so there's remnants of that. So that's chayiv and challah, but it's potter and trumas and maestros. So these are things which belong to the base hamikdash. Utvua shall hevi a shlish, grain which didn't reach a third of its growth. In that case, it's still chayiv and challah. It's still grain. However, it's not chayiv and trumas and maestros. Trumas and maestros says tvua tzaracha, something that you have to be able to replant and have something grow. That's omer tvua shall hevi a shlish pturam in a challah. He says it's even pturam in a challah. We don't hold like Rabbi Lezer. He holds no, even if it didn't grow a third of its growth, even as long as there was hashrasha, as long as it started to sprout, it's chayiv in challah. Let's going to talk more about this Mishnah Gimel in Ian Mitzion coming up next.